Hi, this is Rove, and you're watching Hip Hop TV. I'm not, because I'm on this side of the camera. So, but if I was home, I would probably be watching Hip Hop TV as well. Not with you, because I don't know you, and it would just be creepy if you just suddenly turned and there I was, sitting right next to you. So, in the meantime, keep watching Hip Hop TV. Or not, I mean, your choice. I'm not going to put a gun to your head and say, hey, watch it or I'll shoot you, because that's actually called attempted murder. I think technically called it. I'm not a lawyer, but I would assume if you went to the police and said, Rove put a gun to my head and said I had to watch a particular TV station or he'd kill me, that they would say, that could be classed as threatening a person's life, and they would incarcerate me. So please watch, in an unthreatening manner, Hip Hop TV.
Tune into a new sensation, taking hip-hop all across the nation. Word on the street, some freestyle flows, laughed on the street, crimes, music videos, celebrity interviews on your TV screen, gossip from the real people in the scene. Sit back in your crib, cause you got to know you're dialed in to the one and only hip-hop show. B-boys, B-girls, come along with me, you're chilling out with hip-hop TV. B-boys, B-girls, come along with me, you're chilling out with Hip Hop TV.
Hi guys, my name's Pariya and welcome back to Hip Hop TV. It's good to see you out there. I'm watching. I know you're not wearing any pants right now. No, I'm kidding. So today on the episode, episode 6, so we're still around, we have Sage doing some reviews on Game, not The Game. He actually apparently changed his name. I don't know what's up with that. But she will be discussing a little bit about Jesus Peace, which is his new album. We also have Yvonne speaking about international artists and what's going on with that, especially with the unfortunate news of Fady passing away. We have Fiona with poem, not writing a poem, with the actual artist poem. I think I would like him to write me a poem. We'll see how we go. I'll get her to ask us. Next week, we have MC Losty. So stay tuned, guys. My name's Pariya, and you're watching Hip Hop TV.
Everybody feeling all right? Big up to all the Hip Hop TV posse out there who've been watching every week. Your support is massive. I'm Sage, and you're watching Hip Hop TV. Anyway, let's start off our shores with The Game and Jesus Peace, an album that you might have heard of. Came out about 2 months ago. It's a power-packed album, and it features a stratum of guests and West Coast players, including Lil Wayne, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, Tyga, and even Jamie Foxx, to not mention a fistful of others. Jeez. The concept is strong along this album. It can be seen as a coming of age for the rapper who actually started off his career as a support act for 50 Cent. Represent. Now, he has had multi-platinum albums before with the documentary and the R.E.D. So, I mean, not bad, something you can get used to. Without a doubt, the album is promoting a positive vibe. It pinches a nerve at first as it gets started with a couple of heavy tracks, but then the melody changes as you enter the title track, Jesus Peace, and the lowriding begins as we carry on with an evangelical sway through gangster territory.
Put the purple in the blood.
This album has a very special message. It's promoting freedom of choice. It's about being true to yourself amidst what your peers and societal's expectations are upon you. Respect, that is some great advice. Now, The Game himself in recent interviews has said that this album does not have a spiritual theme, but a gangster theme. And most do believe it's truly inspired from his recent conversion to religion, and most definitely also pays homage to the death of his older brother, who was shot at the tender age of 21. Ouch. He himself says it is modelled upon Dr. Dre's 2001 album The Chronic, which in fact Dr. Dre has produced this amazing piece of evidence of rap genius himself. So Dr. Dre has produced this album too. Give this album a chance, yo. It's not a Sunday school lesson, although it does instill faith and stirs hope. The Game's innate sense of generosity comes through, and it actually builds a sense of community and responsibility within the other performers in the music and entertainment industries. It's packed with soulful insight, creative ingenuity, and tongue-in-cheek humour. So get your hands on this. Thanks to the game for sharing your soul searching with a lyrical twist. I would seriously give this album a huge 4.5 out of half.
Then I hit it like boom boom. Now you fucking up my zone.
So now back onto the Aussie legacy, and we're talking about none other than the main man Cursive with his new album No Rest for the Sickest. Cursive shows us how hard work and resilience and an ability to influence the public with a streetwise charm can actually get you places. It is raw and rollicking. Raise your cups and fill it up with the sounds of Cursive's second album. He's actually joined on this momentous escapade with his guest and manager Forte, with an all-consuming animal logic about being out late and being great, and it is a jungle out there, so watch this. This album is a kick-ass attempt at subversion. It's about breaking the mold, setting new standards, and creating a new order, a new status quo, and showing you how to not be broken by societal norms and conventions. Cursive shows you what it's like to ride the beast. Nothing comes easy, and in this album, Cursive does truly stand out, showing us how he's not afraid to change the mode and set new standards. The backing tracks are produced to appeal to the taste of the masses, with edgy beats ranging from straight hip-hop to 4 different forms of electronica, like techno, electro, and even broken beats. Cursive tries to explain how life's limitations can actually be used to their benefit. His lyrics are all about appreciation of the material success he's gained from his career and appreciation of his fans, and he realizes that he wouldn't be able to reach these heights that he has without the support of his fans out there, so I think that's really cool. With the water off the duck's back philosophy, his angle is very real, very straightforward, very uplifting. He takes pride in being an individual. With a number of Cursive's own rearrangements of famous songs like Blink-182's I Miss You and Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, I think a lot of people out there will be very surprised by what Aussie hip-hop really can offer. Amazing, very inventive. I'd give this album a massive jumping high 5 out of 5. Well done, Cursive. If you'd like to see more of Cursive, look out for him on future episodes of Hip Hop TV. And also, you can catch this caustic ambivalence or lyrical bliss, however you'd like to see it, in the flesh right around Australia. He's touring nationally, promoting his new album, No Rest for the Sickers, and you can check your tickets or get your tickets from OzTix. I'm Sage and you're watching Hip Hop TV.
I'm Yvonne and I'll be bringing you the weekly news tonight. Tragedy has struck hip-hop again as comedian and rapper Fady has taken his life on Saturday. Now, he was only 22 and one of Tiger's upcoming rappers. On Monday, an autopsy was performed to confirm the cause, but it is most likely to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, many people are accusing honey cocaine for the heartbreak that led Fady to commit suicide.
West Coast, they loving me. Boss bitch, you not shit. Yo bitch dirty, she suck for free. I'm ignorant cause it's my scene. All gold and I'm so clean. Getting mine, it's my dream. Making money with my team. Asian bitch, I import. Asian bitch, I export. I'm not signed, I ain't got time. 100,000 for next tour. 10 mil, that street money. 50,000 of me, honey. This gold gang, the gold brand, it's no thing. The streets love me.
Before ending his life, Fady posted a series of very sad tweets on Twitter where he apologized to people and said that he loved numerous individuals, including his parents. He was most widely known for his comedy, which was published on his YouTube channel, Jerk TV. Rick Ross has finally announced the title of his 6th album, which will be released later this year. It will be titled Mastermind.
Diced pineapples that my baby tastes the best. I nearly lost my mind. Guess it was a test. Swept off her feet and went and bought her ass Selects. Paid it off cash, so I never wrote a check. Leave my cars at her crib, I'm just stunting on the X. Pussy's excellent and I know it sound a mess. I let her make her toes curl as I'm licking on her flesh. Sex all night, couple shots of Ciroc.
Rapper T.I. and his wife Tamika are featured on this month's Ebony magazine. Now, in this issue, T.I. discusses his commitment to his marriage, despite being a world-famous hip-hop star who travels all around the globe and meets thousands of women every day. Now, this issue came out on January 4th, so make sure you grab yourself a copy.
Fat butt, low blow, head butts in slow-mo. Hey, purple label, polo, and a cool, that's all I do. Man, I strive to roll my denim in them new Margiela shoe. Man, we be cool and we just parlay. Oh, margarita, Molly, and the strongest pack around. But up and shout it out and now we menage for a hobby. We kick it how we kick it. Know you envy how I'm living. Chick can't resist the pimpin'. Get the million back my business. Bro, you know me, you know I be stacking that dough. That's all I see. IGOGETID. Grind won't stop. Hustle won't quit. Shine like no other. I be on some other shit. I got a high price lifestyle, super bad bitch. If I want it, then I got it. If I don't get all I gotta do is go. Stay about my business. Ball till I fall. Lost until I.
Yeah, this is real now. I'm standing here now. Ay, it's poem, y'all. Can't say where it all began, but I can say the road has made me stronger. Every bit minute is growing in me like hunger. The rules have changed now, and I'm standing on my own too. Reached up high, elevated to the big blue. Remember when we used to sit and dream about it, all wondering if we'd ever make it out the struggle, man. You'd always say that I can make it in this business, even though I doubted you. You had my back like a soldier, believed in the talent that was hiding inside. Always said one day that somebody gonna find me. You were cool like that, you had a doubt like that, and yo, it's crazy, man, the way you had my back like that. And I was feeling kinda strange as I'm marching along, reminiscing on everything we would do when we young. Always said we go hard to the day that we're done, but I never thought I'd ever see the day you were gone. Nah.
Hey, this is Fee. We're joined by Poem on the scene tonight. He is not so fresh from NZ. He's been here about 12 years now. How you doing?
Satisfactory.
Cool. So you've been here about 12 years now, making a name for yourself on the scene and everything like that. How was it starting out?
How was it starting out?
Yeah.
And it was difficult at the best of the times. You know what I mean? Like, it was hard just trying to get performances, trying to find things to write about. You know, I was so young, and like, you know, all I had to write about was riding a bike. So, you know, come up with concepts. You know, all that was
2 wheels or 4 wheels?
2 wheels, man. I don't need trainers anymore.
Cool. So one thing I really liked when I listened to your music was that, you know, hand in hand with your name being Poem and everything like that, it all does flow really nicely. But another thing is you've got a really good vocabulary. Like, you don't need to revert to profanities and things like that. You seem to really push yourself in just stepping outside the box and keeping things G-rated, which gives people more to relate to, I think.
Yeah, well, you know, like, using profanity limits like your mental capability. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I try and stay away from that because, I mean, like, it's more of a challenge to try and describe a situation like with actual, like, meaningful words and what it is to, like, you know, swear and curse and all that kind of stuff. I do that in my private time.
So tell us a bit about your recent releases and stuff like that. What are you trying to represent through these songs?
Myself, man, my hood. Like, I'm originally from New Zealand, you know, Christchurch city that raised me, man. But also at the same time, I live here in Sydney. You know, Sydney is the city that made me. It's the reason where I am right now. You know what I mean? Trying to bring them both together because, you know, it's that background that made me fresh and who I am, and it's Sydney that kind of developed me. You know, so I'm like a Hori in in the chrome world. You know what I mean? So I was just trying to put my story across, man, because, you know, like, living in New Zealand, like, we have a lot of experiences, you know, a lot of difficulties and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, just trying to, you know, explain to the world how it is there.
Yeah, growing up in the hood, those sorts of things.
Yeah, yeah, everyone's mischief in New Zealand, man.
All right.
Mischief.
What's the most mischievous thing you've ever done during a performance?
During a performance?
Yeah.
It wasn't what I did, it was what someone did to me. Does that count?
Well, yeah, you can tell us about your reaction as well, and then that makes you also a little bit guilty.
Well, guilt, I don't know about guilt, man, but, you know, I wasn't totally
accountable, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, I was a part of it. I was there, you know what I mean? I wasn't told I'm gonna TGA represent. What's up? I was performing. We were opening for Smash Proof, and the crowd was really close because it's really intimate. You know, it's a really close club. I think it was a Coliseum, or I think it was called. I can't remember off the top of the head right at the moment. But while I was performing, some girl grabbed my pants, undid the belt and the buckle and the buttons, and tried to pull them down. And it was really hard trying to hold the mic and trying to hold my pants up at the same time.
I don't know if you would have wanted to hold your pants up. I don't know if I really believe that.
What do you mean? Like, you know, like there's a crowd there. This was getting filmed.
Well, you seem like a pretty chilled out guy. You like to go with the flow. Like, in that sort of circumstance, wouldn't you just embrace it?
It's a bit hard when you're wearing nothing underneath. You know, it's one
Don't
thing-
like the layers.
It's one thing to be wearing boxers on stage. That's fine, man. But when you got nothing, it's like, hello, how you going? You know, I can't be doing that on stage.
Yeah, you're from a pretty big family, hey, like coming from New Zealand. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I've got one of each. I got one brother, one sister. But then I also have an adopted family, which is another sister. And then like my mum and my mum's brother, they were really close. So, you know, that's their family as well. We grew up as brothers and sisters. So all up there's 7 of us, man.
Nice. And so you sing for them a lot of the time. I noticed in some of your lyrics that you say you sing for, you know, your people and stuff like that. Is that referring to your family, or is that referring to something else as well? Like,
Yeah,
is it pretty generic or is it pretty specific?
now my family are my inspiration. You know, they motivate me, they drive me. They've been the people that've been there for me, like, you know, my whole life. You know, you don't choose your family. So, you know, and like, I've got a real supportive family. You know, they do the best for me, and I try to do the same for them. So, you know, everything that I do, I try and maintain respect, but, you know, obviously get carried away and get up to too much mischief. This is the reason why I'm in this country.
What upcoming shows have you got? Like, what's next for you?
Well, I'm not actually 100% sure, but I'm going to New Zealand next week, next Sunday, and I've been asked to perform at a couple of events over there. So I'm just waiting to hear back from them, and then when we're over there, you know, it's supposed to be a holiday, performances, you know, can't go wrong, man. You know, living the best of both worlds.
That's it. Yeah, so it's not really working though, is it? Like performing for your friends? Sort of just showing off.
No, well, you know, it does work and it doesn't work. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, it depends on how drunk they are. The drunker they are, the better you look.
How drunk do you want them to be?
Paralytic.
You're a good friend. Cool. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. This is Fee. You're watching Hip Hop TV.
What's up, man? It's your boy Poem. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/poem1. Actually, /poem fan page. On Twitter at poem_official. Catch me there, man. This track right here that I'm about to perform is dedicated to all those people that supported me during my struggles and helped me get to where I am right now. Just want to say what's up to you. Love you. Thank you for being here for me, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I hear the sound of the trumpet thundering down the street like it's the champ they announcing. Just like my name's being called, man. Been waiting so long that I don't know where the time went. I'm about to step to the cup, my weapon of choice. You can tell that I'm even this from the sound of my voice. Even though the pressure's heavy, yeah, still on me, boys. Like I'm standing in peace in the thunderous noise. Yeah, and I can see you now as I'm moving my way and I hear the roar of the crowd. Standing up with open arms, yeah, the screaming so loud. And I feel like a star, so I stand and I shout like, yeah, they can't stop me now. Like,
can you do a little something for me?
Yeah, man, whatever, man. Let's go.
All right, that's why I like it. I'd really love you, and Pariya would as well. You know, the gorgeous Pariya that introduced the show tonight. We're massive fans, but we want to test your talent. We don't really know. Yeah, you know what you've got on YouTube and your like released records and stuff. Yeah, it's all well and good, and you got some sweet tracks, but I want to see what you can do when you put it to the test. So I want you to do a poem for Pariya and I.
A poem?
Yeah. Straight up.
A poem? You call me off guard with this one, man. So, man, it's your boy Poem, and I'm going to do a verse in dedication to my lady Fee and Pariya. He's sitting over there somewhere. This is a bit different, so stay with me. I'm feeling sick cause every time that I click on the radio, every second song that they're playing is to do with the girl. I find it twisted cause rappers these days are acting and talking like they be gangster, but they straight up don't know. Kicking the verses like, oh baby, come back. Talking about shorties like they know where it's at. Gone to the days when it used to be about the movement. The product is so diluted cause it's generation's clueless, yup. I remember back in the day when they let them pants sag, but now they got them like Urkel, they're trying to call it swag. Everybody claiming they're the illest in the rap game, but they don't know what Poem baby is a beast, man. I'm feeling mad but crazy, the public swallowing like gravy. I smashing tracks, but they ain't pay me the credit that I would do. Maybe I start talking about ladies, then maybe I'll get mine. Bossing the stack and cash all up in the front like Lego. Hip Hop TV, baby, what's up?
That's awesome. That was really cool.
How cool was that, guys? An awesome performance from Poem. And as you saw, he did a little bit of a dedication to Fiona and myself. If you want more reviews, more intense information about what's going on in the hip-hop world, Yvonne is going to be here next week, as well as Fiona, probably doing a little bit more interviews. It might be someone else, but stay tuned. I'm going to keep you guessing. But most importantly, you need to stick around for MC Losty and me. So stay tuned, guys. My name's Pariya, and you're watching Hip Hop TV.